There we go. I'm here this time. I'm here. Don't worry. Ugh. Man. Don't worry, I'm not rescheduling. Sorry about the delays. I just have been busy. Like, mainly what I've been doing today is just playing and practicing Sonic Wave all over and over again, which is the only thing I've been doing for the last few days. But yeah, that's we're not talking about Sonic Wave. We're not doing a Sonic Wave stream today. Don't worry. So yeah, it's been a while since we've talked about Ninja Warrior and or made a specific stream. How long has it been since I did a stream R&W related? It's been a long time. I think it was playing and checking out Alpha Ninja Warrior 4 for the first time. Which actually, I was on that stream. I was. Funny thing is, I was watching that stream. I had it on the side while I was playing Sonic Wave. And he beat Aku right when I beat the first wave. Man. Like, that was perfect timing. I wish I could have got that on recording, but I didn't. But today I did beat Sonic Wave 5 times. The first wave 5 times. So I wish I beat Sonic Wave, but you know, I beat the first wave 5 times, and I'm trying to build consistency on that. But that's not what we're going into today. What we're really going into today is basically talking about Roblox Ninja Warrior, which I haven't done in 7 months, unless there's a video. Let me see. When was the last time I did an R&W video? That was Battle of the Ninjas. Last time I did an R&W video. It was Battle of the Ninjas 6 months ago. And yet I haven't uploaded a Battle of the Ninjas video since. We're gonna get into botting today. We're gonna go. Today I want to talk about like, basically this is mainly like a talking about stream. Basically like, how R&W is right now, and it's now, and maybe I'll have some people in a VC, but a VC today, talking about this. But it's mainly just like a sit back, chill chat stream that I do want to talk about, really, because obviously, some of you have came from Geometry Dash and from my Battle Cat stuff. Um, this is mainly what I was doing. Is a lot of things I've been doing for a while now. I did Geometry Dash and Battle Cats, and this because I do want to talk about that and why I've drifted away from Roblox Ninja Warrior for a long time. Because I know there's a lot of R&W fans still watching my channel, my content, which I appreciate, by the way. But I do want to talk about Battle of the Ninjas too, and how I feel about it as a whole, because I've been really thinking about it. Okay, for the R&W, stay for the GD and BC. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But the thing is and I know there's been a long hiatus, and I know it's been a while since I've done Botan, and done anything with it. But I have been thinking about Botan yesterday. And the reason why I couldn't stream yesterday, because I had to delay. I was gonna stream it yesterday, but I had to do something that day. And also, NFL fan preseason. My Lions were on, preseason. I wanted to watch them, so couldn't have time. But so I put it to tomorrow, which I knew I could make. Uh, so, but now here we are. I do want to talk about RNW in its current state, where I feel like it's in probably its worst position in a long time. As of now, because I think you can. Because I feel like one of the biggest things about Roblox Ninja Warrior to me was how fun it was. I mean, when I was playing it and how I managed to, and there was like the competitions where there were around, like, Rising Ninja Warrior was popping off, and it was really fun. And then there was Blues Ninja Warrior, Yasuke, which those things are still around, but us developers, are getting older, and we have a lot more things we need to do in life. So, and plus we lose motivation easily, which I do want to talk about the development side of things because you don't really hear it from like actual developers themselves sometimes. Well, you hear it a lot from Frost, um, but if I will tell you this, I will give you a warning. If you're going to become a, let me see here. I need to look at something really quick. Let me see. Where is he? There he is. But I have talked to a lot of people in R&W that's basically about like, oh, I want to be a Roblox Ninja Warrior comp developer. I really want to make a competition and stuff. It would be so fun to do, and I think it's gonna be very exciting. I will tell you this: as much as it seems fun, it's one of the most tiring things you can do. It's so tiring, especially when the product you make you're not proud of. Is exactly how I felt when making Bottom 2. And yeah, I will say Bottom 2 did better than Bottom 1. I think it's better than Bottom 1 by a long shot, but I don't feel proud of it. I feel like the execution is terrible, and I feel like a lot of it the changes we made could have been made very much better, and if I wasn't lazy. Well, we will go into Bottom today. We will go into it. We'll look at it. I want to get my take on it. And also, I'm going to announce something very special for Battle of the Ninjas for the future. And how I can change everything here. There. Just let my bot in Discord know. But when you're a developer of a Roblox Ninja Warrior competition, it may seem great at first. It may seem very fun at first when you're making a competition because, it's something new. When I became a Roblox Ninja Warrior developer, I first started learning developer when it's JZ was still around. And he's not been around the community for like years. Like, I think 3 or 4 years. And I remember that he would do these streams where he would make. I watched the streams when he made the American Bloxy Warrior that you know today. I watched those streams. He was around when he was around to make those competitions. I'm gonna close out Geometry Dash. But I got a lot of the scripting on how to make obstacles was from JZade. So you can credit Zaid for that. And basically how I made that's gave me motivation to make a competition. And I think that for a first start, like there's a lot of things when you could think about here. When making Battle of the Ninjas, you always want to make something unique. And that is something different. This is why I made Battle of the Ninjas. You don't really see many versus competitions. Yes, you see Power Towers, but you do not really see like versus competitions. I also wanted to input my own story in it. which would and make 3 maps and make it very unique, something that the community has never seen before, which is why I made Botan the way it is. And also, I think something that brings the community together. That's why I made the live events. The live event last year, last competition in Botan 1, I feel like brought the community together to watch this event. And also, the finale was definitely one of the greatest things I've done. The finale brought in so many people, like well-known players, like Andrastical was there. I remember Alpha was streaming the event, and I think he had a blast when he versus Stanabear. It was very good times. There was some Blue Tides was there, Bowsy Pie was there, everybody, a lot of people were there to watch the finale of the game. Now, I will give it my honest opinion on Botan 2 and how it has been. But Botan 1, I think, was a success. I would agree, Botan 1 was a success. Doing what it needed to do. And that's what I'm very proud of how the reception of Botan 1 and how much people wanted a Botan 2. And I saw that. And I wanted to outdo Botan 1 and make it even better, taking the criticisms from Botan 2 and making it from Botan 1 and making it into Botan 2. The only problem is, and I liked Botan 2 when I made it, now, the problem I had with it is that Botan 2, fixing and stuff to make it one up Botan 1 was executed so poorly. Like, I'll go into the game here. Let's go into Battle of the Ninjas 2. It's been a long time since I've talked about Battle of the Ninjas 2. Right here. You guys can join, by the way. It's public. It's a public server. And so, yeah. Let's go into Battle of the Ninjas here. I'm not gonna bother. That's this one. There. So yeah. First off, loading screen. Too much. I have so many parts in this. Like, I do want to show you guys a few secrets that was gonna be in the lore, and show a few like secret maps and stuff like that. Because I have actually custom made a secret map for stage 2 and 3 that was never shown. Oh god, the lag. Give me a minute. I think it's just because of how much this game eats up memory. Just give it a second. It's gonna be like this for a little bit, because, you know, the game is loading, so we'll be there in a second. There we go. We're in. This is... memories. So many memories. Let me just... I do love this. I do like this map. I think it's definitely better than the Botan 1 map. The desert over here. What's going on? I'm basically talking about Ninja Warrior along with Battle of the Ninjas 2. And I was thinking a lot about it. And also, I think Norwegian did a really good job making Norwegian cruise lines and stuff like that. And I think he did a really good job. I'm very proud of Nor. When making this. And then... the city here, I wish the city was used more. I honestly was so shocked when nobody would use the city. Like, it's crazy. And then Japan. Japan was honestly one of my favorite maps. Was my favorite map. Honestly, I'm very proud of Japan. More than the other two. And then... But I do want to talk about... Let's first start off at the beginning. I do want to talk about... Battle of the Ninjas first. And then we're going to go into, like, RNW as a whole. Man, I'm just saying... Looking back at Bottom 2 and how I executed it, it was dog shit. Like, absolute dog shit. When I executed it and how I made Bottom 2, like, from the qualifiers, I knew. When at the time, I don't know how I didn't see that. I don't know how I didn't see that the qualifiers I made at the time, absolute dog shit. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead to qualifiers, speaking of, because this is right here. Let's go into qualifiers. Plus, I'm probably going to fix the loading times. Fix, a lot of things. But now, let's go in here. Amphi Events Arena. I still love the Amphi Events Arena. I think it's an amazing... Where's the admin? Oh, the admin's here. It's just taking a long time to load. It has a little bit... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know it's a problem when it's starting to tank your stream. You know it's a problem. Just give it a moment. So, alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is the qualifiers. First off, way too bright. It looks like button 1 quality. And that's terrible in itself. And that is not a good thing. If it looks bottom 1 quality. Is the practice music still working? What are you talking about, practice music? I think I took out, like, a lot of... I mean, let me go over here. I don't think you can access... You can't access the booth. I left the gates open. Honestly, like this, I should have put a line here. I should have put, like, a line here to put the time like I did with, like, Alpha does it. Alpha Ninja Warrior. But I do love, like, what it was. I love this. I do love MP Events Arena for what it was. In the practice area? What do you mean, practice area? I'm trying to think here. But, like, I don't think you can... Are you talking about, like, the music as the game goes on? I think I took it off when, like, we were doing runs and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a part in this. And how I made these. First off, quintuple steps. I hate this. I hate this quintuple steps. It was easy for me. When I tried this, I thought it was easy. I thought it was that easy. But think about the fact that I'm not the only... There's not too many people who can do these consistent. But the thing is, most fails came from these quintuple steps alone. That's not good. If the Ninja Killer is your first obstacle in this, when is the next episode? We'll get into that in a second. But, yeah. You think I had the intention of this is actually not hard. And then I feel like... And also the stuns, I'm not proud of. Being on the steps. Hold on. Let me go... Let me see if you could see it in B-Tools. Right there. That stun. I feel like that was such a bad spot. That was such a bad way to do these quintuple steps. Like, I feel like I should have done it like Roblox Ninja Challenge style, where the stun was like in the water, near the water, but I just didn't. And then TIE Fighter, oh my god. Don't even get me started on TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter, I made this absolute garbage. Like, it's basically... I made it small, because I put it on crack when I made this. I put this a little bit too small. And then the curve here, the curve is the one I'm pissed off about. Like, let me see. There's a chance where the thing would get stuck. The amount of times I had to redo somebody because the TIE Fighter got stuck is crazy. Like, look. It almost got stuck there. That's not good. That's not the thing you want to see. That's not what you want to see. See happen. And I'm not proud of that. And then, honestly, the prison tilt's fine. Like, other than, this was unintentional when I found this out. But I decided to keep it because I feel like the other way would be on crack. Because how it was supposed to be done was, it was supposed to be done like this. You had to, like, balance it, use the momentum, go. Like, somewhat like that. I feel like that was way too hard, so I allowed the other way. And then, another one of us complained, obstacles, chain up. This is so lazy. This is so freaking lazy. I can't even believe it. This was copy and pasted from Roblox Ninja Warrior Reforged, one of my old games that never was finished, because that game is absolutely awful. And I should have remade it, because the chains, this was easily a ninja killer. This was another ninja killer that ended so many people's runs. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was shocked, too, when I saw that. And I realized, like, I made chain up way too hard. Like, it was 3 metal spins. Like, I'm struggling at it, too. There's 3 metal spins, back to back. And you also, and it's kind of luck-based, too, because, you know, there's a certain spot where you have to be. So, like, dude, this is way too hard. Like, I can't even get it consistent. If I can't get it consistent, that's what I'm saying. If I can't get consistent, what does that say? Alright, this jump was way too easy. Like, it's such an unbalanced obstacle. I'm not proud of it. And I was even lazy enough to not even finish the decoration on it. Like, I didn't even finish this. I just left it floating. Bar hop? I think bar hop is fine. Like, it's a ported obstacle from the first game, from the first season. And I think bar hop's just fine. It should have been redecorated. It should have been redecorated. It's fine. It should have been redecorated, but the bar hop's fine. Like, that's the only really go obstacle in this one was bar hop. And then the warp wall, way too easy. Way too easy. Like, look. That was so easy for me. I don't know what I was thinking when I created that. And then salmon ladder up here, copy and pasted from season 2, from season 1, which honestly I think this one's fine. Like, I think the salmon ladder is fine. Like, there's usually a salmon ladder in the semifinals, so like I think this one's pretty fun. I think it's fine as it is. And then just, I feel like, yeah, that transition could have been better. I should have just made this, like, non-collidable so it could be easy to get on. And then this part, I'm also pissed off at. I should have put the teleport right here. And I wanted to make it look like you had to leap for the bar, but it was way too high. And plus, this is another copy and pasted obstacle from Reforge, which I copy and pasted over to Boot Camp, which is going to go set in later. Alright, and then there, in cargo nets, I made this in like 2 seconds. And you can easily fall through it, and it's basically free. But it did slow like people down, so that's like the whole reason I have cargo net in this one. So yeah, that's basically qualifiers. Now, what did I like about it? I liked the difficulty change. The bottom one was way too easy in its qualifiers. And then bottom 2, I buffed it way too much. I feel like I buffed it way too much. And what I should have done is nerf this down and then put the buff version as semifinals. That's what I could have done. And I feel like, is this going to be a comp? It's already started, basically. But we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to talking about the competition in a second. But this, honestly, was way too hard. And way too unbalanced. And buggy at times. Quintuple steps, nightmare for laggy players. Number 2, TIE Fighter, broken. Can easily get stuck here. Not good. And you don't want a buggy obstacle on the course. Especially qualifiers. And then Prism Tilt. I'm fine with the free method. Because that one's way too hard. The regular method, normal way, is way too hard. Chain Up needs to be nerfed. I would change Chain Up to a whole different obstacle, because this was way too lazy. Number 5, I have the Ball Hop. Ball Hop's fine, just need a redecoration. Warp Wall needs a buff. Salmon Ladder, it's fine. Just change these to non-collidable. Right here, put the teleport here, move this closer. There's no way you're making that jump. And then the cargo net, it's fine, just needs to be a little bit smaller. But yeah, that's how I'm thinking right now. I feel like this is so unbalanced and is way too hard for our qualifiers. And I just made it unfun, basically. It is not a fun course to run. And I feel so terrible for the people that had to go through it. So, yeah. And then let's go into boot camp. Ooh, I'm gonna tear apart boot camp from its core. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna absolutely tear apart boot camp. And boot camp right here. You just walk through. And it'll teleport you to boot camp. I should have put a teleporter here from where something to clear up boot camp. But boot camp, honestly, it felt like so embarrassing. Now here, the game's open. Right here. I have the relay race open and the elimination race open since I already recorded them. And I still have the recordings, too, of them. Of the runs. And then here, honestly, these are free models, but I placed it in because I didn't feel like making new ones. The beds, I feel like could have been so much better. No one's going to be sleeping comfortable in these. Here. And same here. Do I like this boot camp area? Honestly, I kind of do. I think I did a pretty good job putting in this boot camp area. I should have made the maps connected. So far, this looks like bottom 1. Waterfall, liked it. I like the bus entering, which honestly, show us the finale. I'm not going to be showing the finale because I have something else coming up for bus. Alright, I'm trying to get YouTube up here. Man, why is this taking forever to get YouTube up? Sorry, I had to fix internet issues. Come on. Come on, YouTube. I think just Roblox, it was so powerful that it killed YouTube, dude. You gotta be kidding me, man. What did you have coming up for bottom? I'll get to that in a second. Why no shift lock in boot camp? Are you talking about mobile shift lock? I'm pretty sure that's in there. I just don't know what it is. Oh. Yeah, sorry about the lag. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think this Roblox is too powerful there. I think one of my favorite things about boot camp so far is the 5th episode of Batten. It's in the 5th episode. It's the entirety. I had a whole separate. I have a lot of things planned for boot camp that didn't make it into the final cut. I see the George Washington hat in your closet. Yep, it is. And it's in there. Alright, let's watch this beginning. I was very happy with it. Let's watch this beginning. And Battle of the Ninjas. This is one of the things I'm very happy with and got to do. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome everyone to the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Ninja Warrior vs. Battle of the Ninjas. Now I know what you're thinking. Michael, why are you in the middle of a grass field with 3 log cabs behind you, along with you wearing a military outfit? Well, if you haven't seen the last video, the semifinals have officially come to an end. And now we have our top 15 competitors that are going to be arriving here for their 3 days inside of boot camp. I will be explaining how boot camp works along the way, but boot camp will be split into a span of 3 episodes. Today is going to be the first day of boot camp, and 2 other episodes will be the next 2 days of boot camp. We will be walking out of boot camp with 10 competitors remaining. We'll be officially be going into the new tournament bracket to battle it out in the grand finals. Oh look, they're here! Welcome competitors to the first ever Ninja Warrior vs. Battle of the Ninjas boot camp. I am so glad that you have shown up, and now you guys have made so much progress this season, and I know that boot camp will really get you prepared for the grand finals that will take your steps to victory. Now, let's set up boot camp for our first day. Let's take a look at our top 3 competitors from the semifinals. Cyrus08 UK was a regular from Season 1, but could not make it into semifinals. However, he made much better progress clearing qualifiers and clearing semifinals at 3rd place, which makes him captain of the Red Lobsters. Hawksfan 2016, even though a rookie for this season, has an adventure. He failed to chain up on qualifiers, but pushed beyond the buzzer to semifinals in 2nd place, which gave him the honor of the captain of the Green Gladiators. And lastly, Turwig 5943, who has shown nothing but clean sweep this season, as he completely sweeped with 1st place in qualifiers and 1st place in semifinals, which gives him not only the captain of the Blue Jays, but the primary boot camp captain for the boot camp. Now, these captains have gone to pick out their members. Keep in mind that I went and rotated around so not one team can pick the most powerful members to be unbalanced. Now let's see what these captains have picked. Let's look at what Turtwig has picked. Oh, he seems to have picked these people. Let's take a look. He seems to have picked Vanabear, DJ Dilly, Hello Yellow, and K-Fly100. Very interesting. I think that team is a favorite from a lot of people known to be very good.
I was surprised.
Alright, let's look at Hawksfan's team. He seems to have picked Yas123451, the Piplup Ninja, Clay45379, and Big Fish 2007. Very interesting. Now we got Cyrus's team. Let's see what they got. Cyrus has decided to add Alpha VR 370YT, Newman Ninja 21, the Dude Who Does YT2, and Gavin 80Y346. Now your teams have been grouped up. Get some good sleep, gentlemen. You will need it for your first day.
Let's wait for the first.
Rise and shine, competitors, because it's time for your first day. Hope you had a good rest now, because, yeah, that's basically what I'm very proud of that. Like, that's one of my favorite moments that I've had. Right there is doing that whole sequence, especially this the bus sequence here, which Gabe mentioned. This right here, this was actually inspired. The reason the spotlight shot here This was actually inspired by a old like World War II comedy TV show called Hogan's Heroes. And their intro, it has a spotlight camera that follows like a car. That's the big thing I really took inspiration from, and why I put those spotlights there, with in mind of doing a reference to Hogan's Heroes. Who's in this? And so that's why I placed the spotlights here, and I think it looked really good. Good, and I really liked it. And there we're going to talk about boot camp and how it's been. And I honestly really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed editing boot camp. I mean, it was slow. Don't get me wrong. Editing boot camp was slow, but it absolutely was one of my favorite things to do. Let me look in DMs. I won't do VC until like we get to get through everything I want to get through alone this stream, and then we'll do VCs. But oh, it's loaded a lot faster. Maybe because I have a powerful PC. But all right, let's go to boot camp. The big thing. Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, that's why. I thought that was thunder for a second. I'm like, there's not thunderstorming outside. I don't remember that. Hold on. Give me a minute. It's gonna cool down because, you know, you spawn in and it starts to lag. So, it'll get better. Just, come on. Come on. I know I can do it. The ping's fine in game. It's just the stream is being annoying. This is why I need to really optimize this game, so it doesn't kill PCs. Come on. Oh yeah, I need to optimize this game, man. Because I know it's lagging very hard because, you know, this game's not. Let me just do this. Let's see if I can get the. Try to get. Come on. Come on. Come on, internet. Fix itself. Okay. Okay, it's fixed. Alright, let's slowly go up in graphics. Okay, we're good. We're good. Anyways, let's go into this. Or actually, no. Okay. I'm gonna rip apart boot camp, basically. Let's go to relay race first. I'm gonna rip apart boot camp. I'm definitely gonna optimize this game. I need to. First off, let's go. I'll save warp wall for last. That's probably the most. It's not Jimmy John's Wi-Fi. It's the game. The game is way too strong. But let's talk about each obstacle one by one. And I was playing the good and the bad. This. First off, let's go from the first obstacle in the game. From that was used in boot camp. Piston Road. This was a direct copy and paste from Season 1. This is the definition. Honestly, the biggest thing was the definition of lazy. A lot of it is. And Privet is to... Here, Piston Road, I barely changed anything in it. And it's easily one of the most free. It's a very free obstacle. mean, it's difficult, but it's still... For boot camp, that's way too easy compared to what's actually in the stages. We'll get to the stages later. But so far, this is copy and pasted. I mean, I like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I feel like I could do way more from this. Because I think this is just really boring. This one is just really boring. And then, Bar Maze. This was a complete copy and paste of Reforged. One of my old games. Why do you have 2 bars? Oh, that's funny. I see that. Why do you have 2 bars? I've never seen that before. But, literally. Oh, hold on. Read XX. Okay. There. Let me look at this. So this is the cliffhanger. This is a bar maze. This is basically a copy and paste from Reforged. Plus, I don't know why this is here. And this also, and if you're going to go further than that, this is basically a copy and paste of RW Evolved's bar maze. It's built like exactly like it. And I feel like I'm way too, I'm not proud of it, per se. And I feel like I could do a lot better. Oh, you got it from the salmon ladder. Oh, okay. And I feel like it's fine. I feel like I could have done way more with this. And then next, let's look at quad steps. Quad steps, I think, is fine, honestly. I think it does what it needs to do. And I think it's boot camp heavy. I think this does what it needs to do. This is an obstacle I'm fine with. Right here. It may not be nothing much, because it's quad steps, but hey, it's boot camp. Yeah, it's nothing much, but it's fine. That's all I can say, really. It's fine. It's just fine. Alright, now let's take a look at my favorite obstacles. This is my favorite obstacle here, the ultimate cliffhanger I made in boot camp here. First off, I liked the ability. I was going to put a bar tech in here, cliffhanger in here, but I decided not to. And I feel like this is a lot of fine, but I feel like also it's a little easy, but I think it's just built, I think it's hard when you get to these jumps here. And then you have there. And I had to jump off of. I think this cliffhanger's fine. Like, I think this cliffhanger's fine for what it does. And I think it's fine as it is. And then the salmon ladder here. This was very confusing. For me, the regen is all the way back here. I should have made the regen visible, so you know when to press it. But nope, I'm an idiot. And cliffhanger's fine. And this is a copy and paste right here. And I feel like I could have done way more with this. And then floating boards. This was copy paste from Bottom 1. From Bottom 1, Stage 3, which I think is fine. I think it's fine for what it is. I think it's a fine obstacle, and I'll probably decorate it more. I would probably decorate it more, but I think it's fine for what it does. Now let's get to here. The rolling log, right here. Rolling log, staircase could have been better, obviously. And rolling log was put place from the, I think it was a little too free. I think it's too free, except for Hello Smell, because he failed it. But, I think this one was a little bit too free. And I feel like I could have buffed it more. And then over here, let's talk about this. We need to talk about this freaking warp wall here. I got so much criticism and so much backlash from this warp wall alone. And I can see why. It's way, way, way too hard. Bouncing, whatever. It's way too hard. I heard the criticisms of making it too easy, so I decided to make it there. And I can make it just fine. I think this is way, way too hard. And it felt like pretty much luck-based. I can't even get it up there sometimes. And I made it way too hard. Because, like, damn, did I buff it. So, yeah, I would have nerfed... I don't know why I didn't nerf it. Nice, 3 bars. But, like, I would have absolutely nerfed it. If I actually wanted it. I should have nerfed it. Like, I should have. Alright. And then let's go over here to the elimination race. This is the other thing I wanted to make unique, different from the other games, from other boot camps, is having the elimination race. All of them, this is the most lazy stuff thing I've done. I mean, other than the platform, other than the staircase, extended platforms, copy and pasted, and it was just way too lazy. Roll, that's from season 1 at stage 2. This jumping spider, season 1. Season 1, stage 1. This flying bar from stage 3 of season 1. Absolute freaking laziness. Absolutely lazy. The only thing I added to them was the new structures. That was it. I put the countdown lights big because I felt like, how are you even going to notice it? But I think that was very stupid of me. And I should have put the lights, like, right around here. And I just don't think it fits in general. I should have put, like, the lights somewhere around here. For each side. But I just didn't because I was lazy. And overall, not proud of this elimination race. And I feel like I could have done so much better with it. So yeah. And also I should have had like a spectator side of things where you could watch the runners live, but nope. I was an absolute idiot. And so yeah, that's tearing apart boot camp entirely. Boot camp, a lot of things that could have been done way better. And so let's go back to the lobby. Let's go to stages. Let's go to the actual stages themselves. Stages 1 through 3. Stage 4 is the finale, by the way. If you guys didn't know. Well, yeah. The warp wall, especially, is the worst obstacle in that entirety of the boot camp. I made it from the easiest obstacle to the hardest obstacle. Nobody would really get through it. And it's basically felt like luck-based. And so, yeah. Oh, yes, the 10-hour loading menu. I gotta optimize this game, bro. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I put way too much into it to where, like, where I should have, like, optimized this game. I think a lot of it's from, like, this fountain and stuff. And I probably should have cut down the parts on that, because the tower was so tall. I took the inspiration of the 1,000 stud tower from I forgot his name. Tackmeister, I think, is his name. But yeah. Also, why are these anchored? Anyways. Let's go... What map? I'm thinking Japan. Japan's my favorite. I want to go to it. I want to go to Japan. Japan Grand Finals. Japan's easily my favorite out of the two. Out of the 3 maps. And I kind of want to see... I don't want to see it. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do, like, max graphics. I should be able to. Yes! I'm streaming. Damn, this entire game is not stream friendly. That's camera sensitivity. I'm looking for... Which I think is a problem. If you're wanting to stream this game. Alright, let's talk about this. Stage 1, the stages, I don't think I did this bad. I like Japan for what I made it. Honestly, these were all made. I liked it, actually. I think this... Honestly, I think Japan is one of the things I really put the most effort into. Alright, and then let's go ahead and look at the obstacles. Copy and paste from Season 1. I mean, it's already a pretty... Let me actually go slow down my speed. Because, you know, you can slow down your speed if you go in the portal. So, let's go over here. Slow down the speed. Let's go. And then we have, first off, these. And then this is... And this here. Lazy. Absolutely lazy. Oh, right there. This double dipper, this dragon glider. But that dragon glider wasn't really that bad, but I think it felt like pretty buggy sometimes. But I should have like made these not move. But yeah, Dragon Glider's new. This is one I actually put effort into. And then the Jumping Spider. This new Jumping Spider. Which I actually like. I actually like this Jumping Spider better. This is a new one. This one I actually put work into. I made a new one. And then here. This is a copy and paste from Season 1. And then this is one I think Clint made. I forgot who made this, but I think Clint made this one. This, a Great Wall. There. And then this here, you can easily do like a skip. You could, the original plan was supposed to do this. And then you were supposed to put a little bit of push into this. And go up the spider climb. And then boom. I'm gonna put those buzzers there. But yeah, stage 1 could have been worse. I think this should have been handled a little bit better to keep it less bugs. I probably could have changed this one. Definitely changed this one. And then probably change it up this one a bit. Because I feel like this one's still way too lazy. But and then, yeah. Well, stage 1 wasn't that bad. I should have changed this too. Alright, and then stage 2. Stage 2. Right here. A lot of these, I asked permission from Luke to use these obstacles from an old game, R&W Agility, when it was around. Now it's Sasuke Auto. But... And then, this one was probably, like, very lazy. This is one I made, I'm pretty sure. I made those. And then this cliffhanger, this spider walk was from Reforged, which was very lazy. Honestly, I didn't even try on stage 2. And it was so, and you had to beat it so fast. Copy and pasted from Boot Camp. From, a lot of these are Reforged obstacles and are from the Agility, so. Reused obstacles from Agility. So, and then, why do I use the new one here? And not use the, why did I use the new one here and not use the old, and use the old one in the first stage? It feels inconsistent. Alright, so now, I do like this. I do like making the Japanese button logo. Didn't I smoke Cyrus on this course? Yes. I think you did. But, And then stage 3. I honestly like stage 3. I like stage 3 for this one. I think this is one I actually tried in. I mean, except here, because I copy and pasted this. And then I did a junk junction right here. I saw this to where the lighting was so bad. I remember the lighting was absolute garbage. Hold on. Time 0. I had to put the lights down because it looked absolutely garbage on low light level. Like the lights were so bad, like, and I had to change it. I don't even know what I was thinking. And this junk junction here, I think this was based off of the RW Blues junk junction. Oh no, I got this from Reforged too. And then flying bar here. This is the first time I had like moving stuff on flying bar. And I changed the platform a little bit. I honestly kind of like this one. Kind of like this obstacle. When you have to time it. I think this was a pretty good one. Spawn us there. Like, I think this one was... that was kind of a good one. I think this one is fine. I think it just had moving parts. This one I think Luke made. This cliffhanger. Which I honestly kind of liked. I wanted a new cliffhanger because, you know, I didn't want to remake another one that, like, looked the same and then... Let's see. I like the one Luke made. I just did some balancing stuff to it. Plus, stage 3 made it difficult. This right here is a problem. I will agree. Norwegian was on crack when he made this. And I decided to reuse it from Season 1. I feel like there's an iconic part about it. It was very iconic. This, I am talking about the ball rolling obstacle. But honestly, I think it just made more people that found Button 2 and saw this obstacle were like, yeah, this is terrible. And I will agree. This, the ball obstacle is pretty terrible. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the name is. But yeah, I will agree that the obstacle was terrible. Don't get me wrong. I will agree. And I should have left it out. And that thing deserved to stay in button 2. To stay in button 1. Alright, and then you just have to slow it down right here. And then just use it. Boom. There. That was basically what the intention was right there, but I felt like it's still way too hard. Growth 5 when we see in the cut? I don't know. Alright. And then this one, for some reason, Hawks fan couldn't do this. Which, I can't blame him. This is actually pretty tough. This is a port from RW Reforged. Which I can't blame him. Because this is actually really hard. I think the first jump's the hardest. I think the first, like, transition there was the hardest out of them all. Okay, I got it. And the rest of it's, I think, is pretty easy. And just kept elevating, boop, and then boop, and then boop. And then this final ring. I think. Boom. Boom. Okay. That's stage 3. I like the decoration that I put for this. I'm pretty sure you could change it up here. It has some changes. Honestly, like it. Press that for stage 3. And then there's the fireworks. Like, I feel like this, the stage 3 was the biggest thing that I went all out for. And then, all. And then, clear sequence. Which is the green arrows and stuff like that. Which I also like this idea. I like the idea of green arrows. And then the matchup winner. And which is all yellow. Which I didn't know how I feel about that. But... And then... Oh yeah. It shows the lights here. So I thought was pretty cool. And then... Welcome sequence. And countdown. Which I thought was pretty cool. And yeah, I like Stage 3's ideas, but I'll look through them. Lazy and too difficult. Like this one. Like this one. Hate this one. And very unpopular. Rope Jungle, way too hard. Way too unbalanced. And Final Ring is fine. I think Final Ring's fine. But, yeah. Basically, Stage 3, I think, was fine, but could have been better. Like, way better. And I probably should have made this go straight forward instead of turn around. I don't know what I was doing. I think it just looked cool. Like, going above, like, the blue side. But yeah. That's basically what I made for this. And I love the music I picked out for this. I love the music. Like, this one was good. Like, especially Music 2. Music 2 is easily the best track of Japan. Probably one of the best tracks in Battle of the Ninjas. I just hate it's copywritten. But I'll play it because I don't plan on monetizing this stream anyway. But yeah, just listen to this. I fell in love with this track when I played it. I should have saved this for round 3. I'll show you guys the actual Stage 3 recordings. If you guys want. If you guys... stick around. But yeah. I love... The soundtrack's really good. I'll show you guys. And also I'm going to show you guys... some... Because I do have some plans. For why... I'll tell you why I've been trashing the entirety of these stages. And how I've trashed qualifiers. Trashed boot camp. Basically. I'll tell you why. In a second. But I do want to show you guys something that I wasn't going to make it in the final cut. Let me find this. It is a secret that nobody has really seen. Except for K-Fly. K-Fly has seen it in the chat. Because he was in Stage 2. Let me find it. It's in Create. Button 1. Let me find it. Let me find my game. Let me find my game, man. View on Roblox. Copy. Alright, y'all ready for this? Place all. This is... Oh, wait. This is the game. I'm an idiot. That's the end game itself. I'm an absolute dumbass. Economy. Places. Places. There it is. Where is it? This is a map that nobody has seen. This is something that you guys will see for the very first time. No. Why is it restricted? It's not restricted. It's a place. How about this? Let me try this. Oh, I got it. It's working. There. This map. I don't know if... I did place all, so it should teleport people here. But this is a map that was gonna be in the videos. This was gonna be a lore map. Nobody has... I think there's somebody else is in another lobby, but I'm gonna explain what this map basically is. This is a lore map. Was gonna be used. This is one I think K-Fly faced. I think K-Fly played this and won. Won the matchup. I forgot who it was against. I think it was... was it Newman Ninja 21? I think it was Newman Ninja 21 that he faced. But this is a map basically in the lore. In another part of the lore. And I'll show you guys. Matchup completed. I don't remember this, but... I think it's like different music here. I don't remember. But I'm gonna look at this. I was very proud of this sequence. Let me see. Let's show. I think this is what the button does. Watch this. Yeah. I thought I was so proud of that. I thought that looked awesome. And you see that light? It's green now. And so that means... And then open the door. And this was supposed to be a lore scene. That was going to be in the video. Oh, it was supposed to be really dark. This is supposed to be like a dark moment in the lore. You can see this is the meteor itself. This is meant to be like a very dark lore scene that happened leading up to the end of the season. And yeah, this is a map that was gonna be here, but it was scrapped because the entire lore part of it was scrapped. But yeah, I loved how this looked. I mean, I could have done better with the decoration, but this is basically a dungeon. This is called the dungeon, which there's a map that you don't really get to see. And so yeah, that's the behind the scenes for you. There's one more map that has actually not been seen in the public before. And that is called Simulation. Let's go back into the game. I mean, I didn't have to return the lobby thing because, you know, there was no need to. Yeah, it's a scary, like... But it was meant to be like a lore scene. And this is also a lore map. So place all. I wonder if we'll get into the same lobby this time. Alright. Let's see. Everyone else is gonna get... I'll see. Wait for more people. Is anyone else gonna get in here? Alright, let's go. It should... Okay. Simulation. This is another map. This is another secret map that was going to be in a video. But I'm going to see here. Look at this. Some of this may look familiar. You see that? You want to know where this is from? This is a... And I even put in the lightning strike. This is Bottom 2 maps combined with Bottom 1. You see, this is the tsunami that was in the Bottom 1. In the Bottom 1 live event. This is all the things in the Bottom 1 live event put in. You see, Moai statue corporation. There's a big Moai statue. A lot of Bottom 2 buildings mixed with Bottom 1 buildings. Including Cyrus's Sasuke store, Alpha's hotels, and then the new Alpha's hotels on top is a reference to Bottom 1. This is Bottom 1. A lot of these buildings are Bottom 1. This is Bottom 1. This is Bottom 1. This is Bottom 1. Yeah, like a lot of these are Bottom 1 mixed with Bottom 2. The tornadoes from Bottom 1's live event. The lightning strikes, Bottom 1. There's Japan over there. Base plate was right there. The tsunami's right there. I mean, this base plate collapsed in the live event, so... And I put, like, 2 base plates there that recognize, like, an earthquake or something like that. And let me see. I don't remember the music in this. Let me look. Is the spinning banana part of the lore? It's basically a part of the lore now, because I made that crap for no reason. I don't know if it's still there. I think it is. Oh, it's lagging a bit. Hold on. Let me just turn this down. But yeah. This is a secret map. Another secret map that was not supposed to be... That was supposed to be here. But it just never was. But I just never got to it. And you see, this is a copy and paste from Bottom 1. Like the... I wish I could get the Bottom 1 map live event replay working. That basically has been bugged. But yeah. So let's get back to Bottom 1. That's the secret map that you can get. That you have. Let's head back to Bottom 1. Bottom 2. Bottom 2's lobby. Yeah. I think that is in the city map, too. Alright, so we're back inside of Battle of the Ninjas 2. Now, I do want to talk about... So now, after going through all of this game, trashing it, basically... I mean, except for Power Tower. Power Tower, I could have done... Power Tower, I didn't have much to talk about, but... Yeah. Why did I just trash this game? Well, the definition I have, the biggest thing I can describe this game, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity and mismanaged is the best way I can describe this game. Like, I think I did a terrible job managing it and I think I did a poor job in handling Battle of the Ninjas 2. We didn't have enough time to make the finale, and we did not have enough time to create, like, and then I just feel like I was very rushed. I was lazy a lot of the time. And I feel like I didn't do my all. Now, I do want to talk about why we were doing this. Why was I going back and trashing them? Well, that goes back to my announcement. I'm going to officially be announcing in chat is that we're going to do Season 2 right. We're going to do it right this time. So, what this basically means, Bottom 2 is getting remade, redone, with better obstacles, better gameplay, better management, and just everything about it is better. The maps are already made, so they're going to be already there. And then, it's just changing the obstacles, and changing basically the entire game. Optimize it. We're also going to be optimizing the game so it doesn't take 18 years to load and lag streams. We're also going to be making the finale of the best we can make it in our ability. And what this means, and also fix any issues that happened in the past, have complained about in the past. We're fixing that. And yeah, that's what I'm got here so far. What I'm saying. So, pretty much confirmed, we're doing a restart of Season 2. So that means everyone's going to be able to run it again. So, everyone is going to be able to run Bottom 2 once again. And don't say that this is second chance, because this will be a new, changed course. It will be a new, changed course for their works. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about Hawksfan and Yas, who put all the time and busted their asses just to get to the points that they got to? Well, I'm going out, and I'm getting two $25 Robux gift cards, and I'm going to give both of them the money. And that way, basically, it doesn't feel like a waste of time. Because but I also honestly don't want to feel like I'm going to give a finale that's going to be absolute garbage. And I feel like it was already going to be garbage if I made... It was already going to be garbage if I did the finale, continued with the finale. And I don't feel like I would be too good. So, yeah, Hawks fan, I'm so sorry if you're upset about it. I'm just not proud of Bottom 2, and I don't think you are either. Because, honestly, I feel like this game was handled so poorly. And I do deeply apologize. At least for that, and I'm very sorry. I just felt like I'm not proud of Bottom 2. And I don't think you are either. And so I want to fix it and make it good. So it can be enjoyable, and basically I want to fix Bottom 2. I want to fix it. So, yeah. Just let Yas know that he will be getting a $25 gift card for his efforts. And so, for his Robux. When am I going to start the redeveloping? I'm planning on starting the redeveloping probably tomorrow. And maybe I'll do a live stream. You guys have already seen the maps. So I may live stream redecorating, and you guys can even suggest some obstacles to go into into it. So, yeah. I'm gonna still keep the Button 2 episodes that were there up, so you guys can watch them, and it kind of gonna be like memories. But we're restarting Button 2 and fixing it, and fixing everything wrong with it, and making it something I can be proud of, and I think a lot of RNW can be proud of. I don't want to end the Button 2 in an embarrassing note of how badly managed it was. And so, yeah. We're fixing... So, yeah. Basically, what I'm going to do... Fix Button 2. And we're... Yes, I will be doing minis. I will be absolutely doing minis. Thank you for bringing that up. Minis are going to be... We're going to do minis. On this game. Game again. So, it's basically something to do. Because, you know... I want to do something RNW related. So, yeah, the first start... Expect a live stream remaking the entirety of qualifiers. Remaking qualifiers. And it'll be like a series of streams remaking Button 2. And you guys get to see the behind the scenes and how I make obstacles. And also, redoing lighting and redoing things that I feel like should be way better. So, yeah. Keep in mind... And I do want to make something that this entire community and I can be proud of. And also give more time. And I'm also going to be sure we are not doing Button 2 until the finale is officially done. We are not starting this season until the finale's done. Absolutely. Will I be including lore? Most likely not. Will I be completing the game? Would there be a finale that actually having the satisfying conclusion this Button 2? Yes, absolutely yes, and I'm going to do everything in my power to get this game right. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that can be right, and we're going to do it to make sure it's right. Alright, chat. So yeah, expect there to be a live stream soon where you can see me recreate the stage, recreate a lot of these obstacles, and make them actually good. And actually something that I can be proud of. So yeah, that's what I got this stream. I will be announcing it. Basically a Button 2.5. Basically a Button 2.5. But it's still Button 2. But I'm going to be redoing everything. I also think boot camp, and also make sure it's managed better. Because, you know, boot camp was kind of a disaster because so many, like 5 people left during boot camp. And so, yeah. I'm going to be fixing everything. And, yeah. Expect Button 2 to start getting a remake soon. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out. A lot of fun. Looking through, trashing this game, and looking back at the memories. But I feel like I just didn't do it for much. I just thought you were retiring. I thought I was going to retire. I was thinking about retiring. But but that's only if nothing really happens. And I feel like I also feel like nothing really is going to improve in Ninja Warrior right now. Because not much has really happened in it. Other than like Blue Ninja Warrior 21. But, yeah. Expect a Button 2 revamp. And I'm going to be working with Gabe, working with other developers to get this game right. And bust my ass to do it. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.